Hello, hi, my good people. I hope you are good. I'm also great. So, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we are going to have a discussion on a topic: stop fighting and let it go and learn the lessons. So, stop fighting and learn the lessons. We are going to discuss about people are holding on unto too much. Like you want to make this stand, you want to make this stand, and you're fighting for this and you're fighting for that. So today I just want us to learn that let's stop the fight and learn the lessons. I know you have watched in the past where people are killing themselves, people are drowning themselves in the river, people are committing suicide because of a relationship, because of work pressure. But today we are going to learn how to stop fighting and just learn the lessons. Because at the end of the day, the things that we fight for, we have purpose. I believe we are created for something better. We are not created for like only getting married or having children or being in that good work or doing that whatever you are doing. But there is something more that we can do to life. There is more to life than what you are fighting for. So today, I just want to tell us that if it is overwhelming, if it is not giving you peace, just let everything crumble and learn the lessons and move on. Because most of the time we are there saying, what will people say? I have to make it work. I have to be here. I have to be here for my kids. And sometimes I wonder, even as parents, when you're saying that you want to be there for your child and you're going through toxic, abusive relationship, in fact, you are just mentoring your kids. You are torturing them. You are really torturing them, their mental state. You are not even helping them. But for you, you are like, let me just stay here so that I can take care of my kids. But these are the children who will grow up and they'll be like, they don't have that chills of even being patient or being in a stable relationship because of what they have witnessed in their parents' home. So stop fighting and learning the lessons simply means that you have tried everything. Instead of killing yourself, just let it go. Just stop fighting because at the end of the day, we fight so much and we are draining our energy. We fight so much until we reach a point where we cannot fight anymore. But it is too late that the only option that we have is to take our lives, which is so sad. So stop fighting and learning the lesson means you just have that time, sit down, reflect, ask yourself, I've been in this situation for so long. I've tried all I could. I've done one, two, three. I've talked to so and so. I've done like everything. So Mali Mefika, let me just stop fighting and learn the lessons and move on. Is it easy? No, it is not easy. But for the sake of your own mental state, for the sake of your life, for the sake of your life, a time comes in life where we don't even care about those kids. Like it's all about you. Are you okay? It's all about taking care of yourself, you as a person. So when that time comes, you don't think about everything. You don't think about what my sisters will say, what my brother will do, what the church will say, what my workplace, what will happen, my colleagues will talk. No, you just focus on yourself because you have fought for so long. You have fought for it for years. You have fought for that relationship for years. You have fought for that position for years. And time comes where you just have to learn your lesson so that when you start another relationship or when you start another career, you are not starting from zero. You are starting from experience. And now you know better. And as they say, when you know better, you do better. So let's learn to stop fighting and to learn the lessons. Sometimes you find people who even go deeper into debt because they want to sustain a kind of life. They want to sustain a certain lifestyle. They want to sustain things that they cannot even afford. And instead of just taking a pause, reflecting back and asking ourselves, why am I doing this? And you find that you want to be in debt because you want to please someone, because you want to please your spouse, because you want to please your sibling, because you want to please your friends, and you are in debt. And instead of like just taking a pause and be like, how can I sort this debt that I have? How can I sort my friends? You continue to just wallow and wallow and wallow in debt. At some point, you just give up on life because you have a lot of debt, and even the reason why you are taking that debt or the person behind the debt doesn't respect you, they don't appreciate, they're not grateful, they don't care, and now you have the debt. So at the end of the day, some people they'll be like, let me just take my life, let me just kill myself, let me just kill my children, let me that just kill my spouse. You understand? So just learn to stop fighting and learning the lessons. When a time comes where now it's too much on you, don't be like, let me just kill everyone. And sometimes it's like we are blind. Like you do things and you go deeper, deeper and deeper. That by the time you are waking up, you are like, what? The energy I need to come out of this, I don't have the energy. But if you could have stopped at some point and audit your life and audit your relationship and say, I've done so much. This is the time now to just stop fighting, let everything crumble. Because the reality is, when you die, life will continue. It is a sad reality that even when you kill yourself because of a man or because of a woman, you will be buried. After burial, even 1 year itaisha, they'll go and marry that woman that wamekuwa have an affair with. And by that time, you are no more, your kids are suffering. So you thought by killing yourself, you'll punish this person. But nowadays, people don't even care about karma. People don't even care about, I don't know, if somebody dies, what will happen. They move on with their lives. And who will suffer is your parents, because they have lost a child, they have lost a daughter or a son. Is your siblings, because they have lost a sister or a brother. But the person that has made you to kill yourself has nothing to lose. And mind you, maybe you are conceived in a way that maybe your parents were not like ready. They decided to keep you. Your mother carried you for 9 months, gave birth to you. Maybe you have gone through struggles in life here and there. And then imagine when you're now a grown up, you're killing yourself. When you have gone through a lot of issues, maybe with your parents, because maybe you're not financially stable, maybe you are raised up in an environment where it was not conducive for you, but they really fought for your life. Like, they literally fought for your life to be alive. They literally took care of you. They didn't give up on you. But now, another person who you have met when you are a grown up is making you to kill yourself. Really? So stop fighting. Just stop fighting. Okay, stop fighting and learn the lessons. Just say enough is enough. I've done everything I could. What can I learn from this so that I can move on? What can I learn from this situation so that I can move on? Because we wear that mask and we want everyone to see us that we are doing good, we are okay. We apply our makeups every morning. You wear that good suit, you go to work, you meet people, and you want them to see you are okay. We go to church, we just pretend like everything is okay, and then after a day or two unasikia mtu alijiua, unasikia so and so aliua so and so, and you are wondering they were just looking okay. So sometimes it's okay to be vulnerable, not to everyone, but to your significant people. Let them know that this is what I'm fighting. Let them know that I'm going through 1, 2, 3, so that they can even tell you like this time hali imefika, just let it slide. There's this guy who was telling me he got married and they were having issues with the wife. So it was issues after issues after issues, and they were looking for help here and there. And he was telling me that I met this couple and they told me, you guys, hali imefika, let everyone go their ways. Let kila mtu aende njia zake, because where you have reached now, it is beyond. And he was telling me, I was trying to hold and I was fighting for that marriage. But saizi nikiangalia nyuma, I'm so grateful that I took that break so that I can learn about myself, so that I can learn the lessons, so that I can have that room for myself to reflect back and to learn. And now, in my next relationship, or even when we come back together with my ex, at least we have learned our lesson and we know, like, hapa nilifanya makosa, hapa nilifanya makosa. So I'm able to, like, not repeat the same mistake. She will not be able to repeat the same mistake. But the more you are staying there, the more you are suffocating there, the more you are seeing each other. Even I was telling him, for me, sometimes I tell people, ikifika hapa, it's not like you are divorcing or you are leaving each other, but just give each other space. With the space, there's a book I read, the power of absence. And when you give someone space, they'll be able to reflect back and to see, is this person important? Can I live? Can I stay? Can I survive without this person? Is everything moving smoothly without this person? Am I mentally stable? Am I at peace? Do I make rational decisions? Am I able to do one, two, three? So in that time of separation, you just learn your lessons. But what do we do? We want to stay there. We want to fight. We want to fight. We want to give our all. We continue and continue pouring and pouring and pouring until we are so dry that we have nothing else to offer, that we have nothing else to give. At this point, what do we think about? Killing ourselves. So stop fighting and learn the lessons. It might be a different thing, maybe in career, maybe someone is sick and you are taking care of them and they are not grateful. Maybe you have the black tax with you. Just take a break and learn your own lessons. Maybe you helped a friend and they didn't like show up for you. Don't hold that grudge and say, this person is my friend and they have to do this, they have to do this for me. No, just stop fighting and learn the lessons so that next time you'll do things differently. So that next time you will know what to do and what not to do. So that next time you will not give your all. You will know I can only give up to this extent. You will know I can only allow people in my life the boundaries, the healthy boundaries. You will know that I can only allow people up to this extent to my life. When I have my own space, this is where it's a no-go zone. Like no one can go beyond this. And all these things we learn from experience. Things do change, people do change, and they're not changing like they wake up in the morning and they decided to change. No, it's because of what you are going through in life and what you are facing in life that will build you, that will make you a better person, that will make you to grow. But now, sometimes you can be a good woman, but not in the right environment. Sometimes you can be a good woman, but you're not in the right place. The garden is not being watered. So even when you try to build and build, you are building, the other person is breaking it. Maybe you are a good husband, you are trying your best, you are building the marriage, but your wife is not there. And I always say it takes two for a relationship to work. Anything that you are doing with the other person, you must play a role. Even in business partnership, it takes two. When the other person is not willing, then you are doing nothing. When the other person is not willing to change or willing like they want this thing to work, you will end up draining yourself. You will end up draining your energy because for them, maybe they have made up their mind, this one is not going to work and I'm not ready for this. But for you, you are fighting, you're fighting, you're fighting. You're fighting every day. You're fighting with your finances. You're fighting with your time. You're fighting with your career. You're fighting with your resources. Because when you're fighting for something, you keep all your focus there. And by the time you realize it's 4 years, it's 5 years, it's 10 years, where are you? And you're asking yourself, I wanted to do one, two, three as a person. I wanted to achieve this and this. But you have made your life to be at stake because you are fighting for this thing. You have held everything. You have sacrificed your goals, your purpose in life because of one thing, relationship. Because of one thing, career. Because of one thing, family issues. So let's just learn to stop fighting and learn the lesson so that we can grow because we are holistic human being. We need to grow in different areas. So when you are only fighting and focusing on one area, it means other areas are dormant. And maybe you could be thriving on other areas, but you are busy fighting this side. So stop fighting and learning the lessons will help us even to know, is this worth my time? Is this urgent? Should I fight for this right now? Or I can work on it later? Should I like give my time to this or should I do something different? So I pray that we'll learn and we'll be wise, that we'll not fight until we end up in the grave. We'll not fight until we end up throwing ourselves into the river. We'll not fight until we torture our kids, until we torture our mental state. And the worst thing is when you're fighting and the person that is making you to fight, the reason that you're fighting, it is not appreciating. There's nothing that is changing. It's the worst thing. So if you feel there is no reciprocation, if you feel there's not the same energy, stop fighting and just learn the lesson so that next time you do better. God bless you, and thank you so much for subscribing and for watching my videos and for your encouragement. See you.